Hello, and welcome to another episode of Casual Citizen, where we keep it casual in the verse. My name's Steven. I'll be keeping it casual with you today. So, in this episode, I want to explore one of my favorite activities, which is commodity trading. One of the first videos that semi blew up on my channel was, is hauling Taranite still worth it? And this week I decided I actually wanted to find out again, is hauling Taranite still worth it? Turns out it might be. So this is going to be an update in 2026 for hauling Taranite. So let's load on up and head on out. Alright, so we're situated here in our Argo raft, and we're going to head to 3 different locations to check for Taranite today. So the first location will be Samson & Sons. The second location is HDMS Woodruff, which is where we went in my original video. And the third location is HDMS Ryder. In all transparency, I have just signed in. It's been about 2 hours since I played last. I have no idea if anything's going to be in stock or not, so we're going to find out together. So let's head on over to the first location. Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1. We have arrived here on Walla. Let's head on down. Alright, we're coming in here and looks like we have our first obstacle. Is that a Carrack? It's a freaking Carrack. Blocking the way. Alright. Well, I'm gonna park it and we'll see you guys on the inside. Alright, I was able to park it right behind. It's nice. It's a pretty nice parking job, if I do say so myself. So let's head on in. Alright, so we need to come in to this building right here. And the lights are off, so you want to have a flashlight on. And let's see what they got. Alright, they got 85 units. So I've got 10.10 million. Let's buy these 85 units for 1.278. And let's see how much money we can make. So let me load them up. All right. All right. I will say that loading up cargo with the raft is incredible. You know, I love myself my C2, but man, the raft is just so quick to unload and unload. Alright, so we're loaded up, and we're going to head to the next location, which is HDMS Woodruff. So we'll see you over there. Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Gotta love this glitch. Come on. Come on. Give me a planet. Give me a moon. Still loading. In any case, we've arrived at Ita. Let's head on down. Still loading. Still loading. Yeah. Alright, we've arrived here at HTMS Woodruff. Let's come in for a nice, smooth landing. Fantastic. Let's head on in. I cannot tell you how many times I used to come here trading Taranite. As you know, they did, as maybe you know, they did change the pricing on everything. And so it is, I think, just more expensive to get into the Taranite game than it was when I was doing it in the last video, which was, you know, 6 months ago. But still definitely doable. Let's see what they got. Wow, 165. Okay, but this is at 18.6. All right, well. Oh, I have one from before. Oh, no, okay. All right. Well, we're going to buy 20 units. We're going to do it. All right. Let's load it up. All right. So I believe I had 2 units from a previous run I was doing earlier today. So we're going to leave those out of this run just to keep it, you know, in the moment here. So. All right, that's done. Let's get 3 more units. All right, actually I had space for 7, so let's load them up. All right, just double check here. How many more units do we have? We have 6 more units here. So I'm gonna head back. I'm gonna go to New Babbage, which is not the best spot. Orison is, but it's like $500 difference. So I'm gonna go to New Babbage. Only because everyone goes to Orison. Okay, everyone goes there. It's always gonna be, you know, full stock. And so at New Babbage, you have a better shot of being able to sell immediately. If you don't mind waiting, then obviously you should go to Orison. And I believe the best stop right now, the best spot to sell Taranite is Levski. If you want to do that journey, go for it. But okay, we'll see you over at New Babbage. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, blast off. Alright, we just need to stow our ship before we head over to the commons to sell up. Alright, we'll see you over there. Alright, we've arrived at the TDD, and let's see if we can sell. Yes. Sweet. All right. Look at that. We haven't even sold everything and we've already got our money back. Sweet. All right. So in interest of keeping this video not a million hours long, I'm going to cut back to HDMS Woodruff. So we'll see you over there. All right, so we've arrived back on ETA, heading into HDMS Woodruff. All right, we'll see you on the ground. All right, we have arrived. Let's go see if there's any more stock before we load up. Wow, look at this sandstorm, jeez. Look at that. It's freaking dangerous out there. Let's go. Look at that. It's intense. Except it's not, because it's moon gravity. No big deal. All right. All right. See if they have any more stock. Nice. Make sure you click on 8. You don't want to be loading up 40 units one by one. Alright, 750 G's. Bada bing, bada boom. Alright. Let's go load it up. Alright, here we go. Alright, again, these 2 units are from a previous run. I'm not going to include those in this. That would be cheating. Trust me, bro. Alright, we do have some more space here, which is perfect. So let's head on over to HDMS Rider. It's actually my first time over there, so we're going to find out together what they have to offer. Oh, it's on ETA. Who knew? Alright, see you over there. Alright, let's come on in. Coming on into HDMS Rider. And of course someone parked and left their vehicle right in the center. Class act. Alright, let's see what they got. Moment of truth. $196. Oh my god. Alright. Well. Wow, no one comes over here. There you go. No one comes over here. I mean, okay, it is 18.5, which is on the higher end because we're going to sell for, I believe, 21.5. All right, let me calculate clearly how much space I have left, and that's how much I'm going to buy. So I'll be right back. All right, so I have enough space for 13 more units. Normally, I would buy all this and just do it, but okay, 13. Boom. All right, let's load it up. All right, let's load up some sweet Taranite. Alright, we're all loaded up. So let's head back on over to New Babbage and sell up. Alright, here we go for the last time. 3, 2, 1. Blast off. All right, here we are. Let's see if we can sell up. Max, sell, boom. Successful. All right, so we started out with 10,100,000 and we end up with 11,600,000. So it's pretty good. 1.5, almost 1.6 million. All right, so takeaways. So obviously the way to score big with Taranite is at Samson & Sons if they have stock. And the only way to find out is to head on over there and try your luck. That one has the lowest price for purchasing, so you're going to make the highest ROI. HDMS Woodruff and HDMS Rider, I think are good if you have extra space on your ship after heading to Samson & Sons. Hey, why not? You're going to make like 15-16%. So I would say that hauling Taranite is still a thing, but you can find out for yourself if you head over to uexcorp.space. You can find all this information that updates constantly. This is where I go to get all my information about commodity trading and cargo hauling routes, so I highly recommend you check it out. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it informative, and I hope to see you out there hauling Taranite. So, this has been Steve, keeping it casual in the verse. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. And if you enjoyed this video and others of mine, please consider subscribing. We'll see you in the next one. Peace!